Fake people come in different forms. Some are excessively and obviously fake, while many others do it in a subtle narcissistic way. But in all cases, the aim of fake people is the same. They want to control others. They are manipulative and would do anything, no matter how low, just to deceive others and have their way. Sigma males are like the kryptonite of these narcissistic, self-seeking individuals. But how do Sigma males do it? What is the secret of these men that makes fakers so terrified of them? Here are 8 ways Sigma males utterly destroy fakers. Number 1. Sigma males don't worship people. Sigma men don't care if you drive a Lamborghini or you put on $1 made in China slippers. These men value characters over displays of any sort. Fakers rely on painting an outward image. They want you to see what they want, which is not the truth about themselves, but the image they believe you would worship. So if you're the type that doesn't care about what a person has or does not have in terms of materialism, then you have defeated the narcissist's first strategy. Sigma men don't care. They would not allow the things these people show off affect the way they relate to them. This character of the Sigma men helps them to overcome the lies and manipulations other people would easily fall for. Sigma men can be very annoying to most people because they simply refuse to acknowledge things they are expected to acknowledge. Sigma men also know that putting people on a high pedestal leads to unrealistic expectations. When people come with outrageous claims about themselves and demand that they be regarded with this high esteem, there is a lot they are hiding. Sigma men want to be themselves. They don't need anyone to be their idol. How many times have leaders failed their followers when they get exposed for who they truly are? The devastation can be damaging indeed. Sigmas naturally don't like giving anyone control over their emotions and expectations, and this shields these men from fakers. Number 2. Sigma men demand high diligence. Do you know why fakers behave the way they do? Because they cannot put in the work but want the accolades. Fakers are lazy. They want the harvest even before sowing anything. These people are simply not ready to work. Sigma males are the extreme opposite of lazy. These men work, and they work hard. These lone wolves are known for their dedication. It is one of their defining traits. They would focus and work hard to get what they believe is important to them. So when they meet a fake person trying to impress them, Sigma men demand to see the work these fakers have done. These self-seeking pretenders do everything to avoid proving their worth, so they do not like the effrontery of Sigmas who demand they prove that they are worth the respect they want. Number 3. Sigma males don't buy sentiments. Sentiments, or emotional attachments and biases, can sometimes cloud our judgment and prevent us from making rational and fair decisions, such as gender-based sentiments, religious, racial, or societal class. People would amplify these sentiments so they can gain support on sentiments and not merits. It has become a cheap and modern strategy that we see especially on social media. It is these sentiments and biases that fakers count on for their schemes and manipulations to work. People easily get emotional on these divides and would take sides blindly, thereby falling into the trap of these narcissistic manipulators that parade themselves as crusaders. When it comes to work and relationships, it is important to maintain a level of objectivity and impartiality to ensure that our actions are based on sound reasoning and not driven solely by our emotions. This is what the Sigma males do. They do not allow emotions and biases to blind them. In the workplace, decisions should be made based on what is best for the organization and its stakeholders, rather than on personal preferences or biases. This includes hiring, promoting, and firing employees, as well as making business decisions that impact the company's bottom line. If sentimentality plays a role in these decisions, it can lead to unfair treatment and biased outcomes. But fakers want to have their way, not on merit. Because of the strict character of Sigma men, lazy people tend to dislike these men. But do Sigma men even care? No, they don't. They would not be biased just to please anyone. These men embrace being disliked. Number 4. Sigma men know how to ignore. Fake people are self-seeking, meaning they thrive on getting attention. To defeat these people, it is important not to pay attention to their attention-seeking behaviors, because doing so can feed into the narcissist's need for attention and validation. These people's behaviors are often designed to get others to focus on them. By paying too much attention to their behaviors, we may inadvertently give them what they want and reinforce their sense of self-importance. They often engage in toxic behaviors such as manipulation, gaslighting, and emotional abuse. All these are attempts to get people caught up in their drama and become a target of their manipulations. Those who make the mistake of paying attention to these self-seekers end up dealing with a relationship that is exhausting and draining both emotionally and mentally. Sigma men conserve their energy and focus on other things that are more positive and fulfilling. They do not feed the attention-seeking behavior of these fakers. Number 5. Sigmas are rebels. In situations where everyone keeps quiet and goes along with the oppressive behavior of fake people, Sigma men don't do this. These men can be rebellious and would fight back even if they have to fight alone. Sigma men are the lone wolves of human society and are not afraid to be confrontational. They just won't roll with any bad behavior. If anyone messes up, they would hear it from the Sigma men. This is a behavior that makes these men feared. Most times, people know that a person is fake and narcissistic, but are just afraid of speaking up. This fear makes them go along with a lot of bad behaviors from these attention seekers, but the Sigma male does not have this docile nature. They do not mind disrupting the pretentious air of these pretenders. Sigma men are bold, unapologetic, and ready to challenge fake people. They have no respect for manipulative liars. Number 6. Sigmas say it as it is. If you don't like the truth, then never ask a Sigma male for his opinion, because it is likely he would tell you the uncomfortable truth. While some people would appreciate learning the truth about themselves, this is not what fake people want. They want to be told what they want to hear. These fakers would go as far as suggesting an answer to you before they even ask you for your opinion. They always enjoy getting praised, even when they do not deserve any accolades. This is the reason why they talk so much about themselves, as they try to create an image of themselves in the minds of everyone they meet. These fakers obviously don't like Sigma men who would call them out without apology. Sigma men do not care much about what you want. They can be stubborn when it comes to matters like this. This is why you can't find these men engaged in celebrity worship. They don't even care about celebrities to start with. These men care more about the value celebrities add to society, and that is what they respect. People who truly earn their popularity through hard work. Sigma men would call out influencers that are taking advantage of people. Even friends and family are not safe from being exposed. Fake people meet their Waterloo when they encounter Sigma men. Number 7. Sigma men do not appeal to authority. Appeal to authority is a philosophical fallacy in which the basis of believing a person is because of the status of the person. This appeal to authority has done a lot of damage in our society, in which people with big names or personalities have made bold claims that are wrong, but taken seriously because of the status of the person that made the false claims. This is a dangerous situation, especially in political, family, and religious settings. Someone old and established can use his status to bamboozle younger ones, and they simply fall for the lies because of the status involved. Sigma males do not care. They would not agree to arguments that make no logical sense. They don't care who said what. The most important thing for a Sigma male is the validity of what is said and not the person that said it. So fakers cannot use appeal to authority to force the support of Sigma men. Number 8. Sigma men are psychological chess players. For pretentious people, everything is a game, but unfortunately for them, they meet their match in Sigma men who are psychological masters themselves. Sigma men are master strategists. They don't rush into anything. They think hard and long, so they can always handle the risks of their decisions. Even though narcissistic people play a lot of mental games, it is never deep. They merely paint over their true intent, which means a scratch on their fake presentation is usually enough to expose their lies. Sigma men won't just scratch the surface of the falsehood of these pretentious people, but they would destroy the whole castle of sand of lies and false images. As lone wolves, Sigma men survive by thinking fast. They have no community to rely on, so they need to be sharp on their wits. They must take the information they hear or see and process it fast to predict the direction and true intent of the information. Being adept at processing information this way, Sigma males have become master thinkers that can be likened to chess grandmasters. They don't just listen or observe, they ask the critical question, why? This way, they always investigate the purpose of the information they are receiving. By their lone wolf nature, Sigma men are born ready to devour pretenders and expose them for who they are. These men are built tough and unapologetic, so don't expect them to be nice when dealing with narcissists. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.